Okay, consider and approve removing paid administrative leave status of Crockett Economic and Industrial Development Corporation Executive Assistant.
Mayor and council, I so move to approve removing paid administrative leave status of Executive Assistant of Crockett Economic, Industrial, and Development, Carolyn McKnight, and to laterally transfer her to assume a position as the City of Crockett employee in a department and position similar, with similar job duties she currently performs.
I second it.
Nominated by the City of Crockett Administrator and approved by the City of Crockett Council. I wasn't finished with my motion.
Yeah, I still
Okay,
second.
wait a minute.
We do have still second it.
Okay.
We do have a second.
Please second
Can
before
you-
you
Okay, that's fine.
finish the motion.
So what do you mean by nominated? How do, you're saying that
You
you're,
assign the,
so you're saying that you want to transfer her, but you're going to force me to nominate her?
assign her a position. You know the position.
Can't do
What position?
Well, looks like we are having
Is that, do you think the utility clerk is the same job description or qualification?
similar.
Not even close.
Supposed to-
Maybe
No, man.
not in the same, that's not the same.
Well, that's where,
Well, the pay is not, and plus.
You have a motion and a second on the floor.
and
We
we're
have a
dis-
mayor also.
and we
I said,
also
but we
discuss-
the one in
excuse
charge.
me, We can't discuss it. We can discuss it on the floor. Okay, the same conversation came up earlier. Those are two separate departments.
Yes, ma'am.
You can, I don't need a second. You cannot recommend from economic development to the city of Crockett. Those two different paying some stuff. Economic development is paid out of economic development funds. You cannot dictate the city of Crockett funds because that position hasn't been posted. It hasn't been selected. You cannot laterally move somebody over to another department where the funding is a different source. The only recommendation before anything can happen like that is that that person has to not be employed in one division and then apply at the city if it's an open position. But you can't say you work over on the economic development and now we want you to come over to the city and work and we're gonna appoint. Those are two different paying entities. It is not legal to do it. The only thing you can do to that person is the economic development person has to be terminated. That's all you can do with economic development. You can't dictate them another position. Now, you might, if a position open and they apply, they could be selected, but that won't be at the expense of the council. They don't vote on the general secretary selection. That's not their realm of operation. So the only thing that can happen with that motion is that it can only be voted against or it can fail because, it can not be voted for until the economic development takes action where they have to take. Because otherwise, you're saying that they can be moved. The city cannot move her to a position and she's employed by somebody else.
We have to follow EEOC rules.
That's
We have to
EEOC.
post, interview,
Position.
and hire the best qualified person for that position each and every time. If we fail to do it once, we're going to fail to do it every time after this because we're going to open ourselves to liability. Right now, the council's decision, the only decision that they can make is remove the paid administrative leave status. They cannot act on employee-related matters. That is going to have to be for the EDC board to direct Gentry to make those changes. They cannot, one swoop action, tell Gentry that he's going to have to do this, I'm going to have to do this, and we're going to have to hire this person and move them over between a corporation and a city government. And so y'all will still have a say-so because the EDC board voted to table the motion or to table that action item. So y'all are going to have to decide on it again. But at least remove the paid administrative leave status. That way the city is free and clear and EDC can act on EDC items under an EDC meeting in their own minute. Just remove her paid administrative leave status and then EDC is still going to have to talk about it. because they have not approved for her to return to work yet. In our previous meeting. So we're really treading on in areas that we shouldn't be treading on by dictating we're infringing on labor laws, the EEOC laws, and everything else. The EDC director is going to have to do his job. I'm going to have to do my job. And we have to follow policy on it. The only thing that council did in January of 2023 is assign paid administrative leave status to the director and the board and the assistant and suspend all activities of the EDC. So the only thing that they can do is to remove that initial action that they did, and that's the paid administrative leave status, not the rest of it.
And the remove is like,
Thank you.
That's just to remove the right now she's on paid administrative leave.
She's not working.
Because council said, you're on paid administrative leave. Y'all can remove that requirement now. Now she's allowed to go back to work because y'all are removing that status, that requirement. And now EDC is going to have to do their proper process to put her back to work, to terminate her, or do whatever it is that is decided by EDC at that time.
And so what can happen at this point, it's a motion, you can just vote, or you can, it's a motion, it's been second, so you can not vote and then come back and make a motion.
Or Ms. Hicks, if she wants to, she can amend her motion to
If
where
she
it's
wants,
being
she's-
a legal motion. Just to remove the paid administrative leave status, just that. And then the EDC board and Mr. Gentry can
Can
get together
do
and
whatever
decide
they want.
other options.
I stand to leave my motion the same. And if we need to, I stand to leave my motion the same.
I would highly recommend that we not vote on that and we make another motion that is legal.
It was already a motion and second.
Correct. They don't have to vote on it. We don't have to vote on an illegal motion.
Well, we don't know if it's illegal or not.
I guarantee it is. That's what I'm paid for, is to give y'all proper advice.
It is
Well,
illegal.
we need to start having our attorney to
Okay, well,
attend these meetings.
you do not have to vote on it's illegal.
I'm for getting her job back though.
And she doesn't have a job, if you do it this route.
I'm for getting her job back.
Okay, well, she would have.
This is going to require her to be terminated if y'all do that.
I'm not for losing her job.
Get her job.
Okay, it's no vote.
Oh, did you ask?
Okay,
Just ask for.
okay, I'm sorry. The all in favor?
Get her job back.
No, that's not to get her job. back.
No, that's not.
That's not what your motion said.
Well, to.
No.
You said remove her.
No, I
said
said
remove
remove paid administrative leave of executive assistant. So in other words, she won't have a job if we don't.
No,
What I'm
she-
saying is, what I just said.
That's not what you're saying,
I
that
said
she
Madam
paid.
Administrator, I'm gonna read it again.
Okay, read it
So I
again.
know what this is.
Read it.
I so move to approve removing paid administrative leave status of executive assistant of Crockett Economic,
excuse me.
Industrial, and Development, Carolyn McKnight.
And that's all your motion should say. That's, the other part is
And I
illegal.
said, and to laterally.
You can't do that.
transfer her
Can't
to
do-
assume a position as the
Can't
City
do it.
of Crockett
direct her.
employee.
You can't,
It's
you
illegal.
can't direct another department. You can remove a status, and then the economic development.
You can't also, if someone make a motion, you can't go back and try to tell them how
We're
to
not,
fix it.
we're not telling. She said
Well,
that.
that's what you're
she-
doing.
No, we're telling her that her motion is illegal, just like you talked the other night about the illegal motion. Y'all did have a conversation, so that's not what we're saying. He was saying that he didn't understand about how the job, and you
How
can't
you wanted
give-
me to nominate, you're transferring her, you're saying to.
But you're
transfer
not
her, but
transferring
You're wanting me
her.
to nominate her, so I don't understand that.
Well, we have a job opening,
No, but you
Not yet.
can't nominate. That has to be posted, dog.
okay?
No, you can't move a person from one department to the next.
But
So
we
we've
can lat-
already
we can
voted.
laterally
Y'all have already
transfer.
voted. No, you can't.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We
So,
voted for the motion,
right now,
so we-
so for lack of a, is that what it
It
was?
failed.
It failed. Okay, for lack of support. Okay, so with that being said,
So now we could call for a new motion to address the issue on the table.
okay, thank
Since it
you.
failed.
Okay, because it failed, we can call for a new motion, and the new motion should,
No.
no, It's failed?
Yeah, it failed.
It failed. Okay, can we get a new motion? And a new motion can say that she be
That the paid administrative leave status be
removed,
removed.
and she'll, and that.
And then it allows EDC to address employment-related issues, and it gets the city out of the mix.
Okay,
If y'all
and so
remove paid
if they
administrative
really
leave
want her to be employed, I mean, if the understanding to get employed, the motion would have to say to remove the administrative, status, that's what's on the agenda.
That's it.
And she'll be employed with the right amount of votes, if it's voted for. So, is that what you?
Make a motion to what?
To remove the paid administrative leave status.
To remove the paid administrative leave status.
Is that your motion?
Okay, it's been moved. Can we get a second?
A second.
And second, all in favor? Okay, oppose? Oppose?
Y'all oppose?
There's no vote?
No, it's 2 and 2. They're not voting for it, so they're opposed.
Okay,
If they don't vote affirmatively, then it's opposition.
it's an
And so
opposition.
it's 2-2 split,
And
and the mayor.
I vote to break the tie. Okay,
Thank you,
and-
council.
okay, item number 7. Consider and approve 2024-2025 fiscal year budget for the Crockett Economic Industrial Development Corporation. Am I on the right one? Yeah. Okay, they presented the budget.
Council, this is the budget that our director presented to EDC board earlier. Is this the budget y'all approved for?
Okay, can we get a motion?
Make a motion to approve the budget.
I second.
Okay, it's been moved in second. All in favor? Motion carries. Brings us to item number 8. Consider and approve payment of invoices from Crockett Economic and Industrial Development Corporation. It's prepared by the director.
Mr. Gentry, you have a financial service, D-Lounge? A financial service? You have a D-Lounge? Can you look at financial service?
She's talking about the copier invoice.
Was that it? That's what that is? Okay.
No, the financial, okay. The copy of mail for.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear from me?
So, yeah. So we're half of this service here, or just keep paying all of it?
The EDC is paying for that, yes, ma'am.
Okay, all
We're
of it?
paying for the charter revision. Yes, ma'am, they're paying for the corrective action.
That's for yours that you
That's the
wrote.
corrective action plan.
We pay for the op part of it
So y'all pay for it, so we pay for
This portion, yes, ma'am.
this, okay. So,
directly for you all.
okay.
Economic.
Yes, but the city won't get part of it, correct?
We
Did
got
the
ours.
city
We did pay for it.
We pay
pay for it already?
$5.
Okay. And my question on,
Guess we can use that. What company is that?
excuse me,
What company is that?
that's that, attorney
Oh, okay.
Santee.
Okay, everybody had a chance to look at the bills? Oh, I guess. All right, everybody has a chance. Can we get a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the payment of invoices from the Crockett Economic Industrial Development Corporation.
Okay, it's been moved. Can we get a second?
I second.
It's been moved and second. All in favor? Motion carries. Okay, I think that brings us to, wow, adjournment. What, okay. go
Okay,
ahead.
for adjournment.
Okay,
I am currently, I had asked, a couple of meetings back, and I think 2 or 3 different times for, to be placed on the agenda. The decorum policy for, comments, the removal and appointment of CEIDC board members, and relocation of the CEIDC offices. Also to discuss the, council meetings, monthly council meetings. I would like to call a call meeting for Monday,
won't be here.
this coming Monday.
Same here.
And these items to be placed on the agenda.
Fuck on me.
You don't, he's not voting.
Not gonna be able to make it Monday.
All in favor? Nobody? Opposed? Not gonna move?
Like,
Okay, well, we won't be addressing that at this point. But some of those things are already in the making.
We're going to send it to our
To
attorney,
get
and
them,
we're getting
your
all of that
decorum,
together for you.
that's what you already asked for. Okay, if nothing else, we're adjourned.